Welcome to Get in the Mix. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the DDJ-FLX6. No, it's not the Flex 6, it's just a Flex. DDJ-FLX6. It's got a 6 in it.
I don't think you say the 6.
You don't say the 6?
It's just a Flex.
Flex C.
It's Flex.
Alright, Flex. Yeah.
And we're going to be having a little look at her and comparing her to some of the other flagship models. The DDJ 1000, 800, 400, all the current models of controller.
Where's the 200?
200? I got one?
You know, just would be nice, you know.
The 200 is a different ball game.
Yeah.
It's a bit of fun, that one, I think.
I would have thought this is a different ball game.
Well, I would agree with you. Oh, well, I don't know.
I think it is.
It's the between ball game. It's not a different ball game to the 400.
It's blue though, which is amazing.
I like that, yeah. Someone in the comments said it's soft touch plastic. I like that. Soft.
Yeah, well, I called it rubber. I said it had a rubber.
And then you were like, definitely not rubber.
Soft touch.
Soft touch plastic. Some people would say that potentially, it's, you know, it's a bit
plasticky?
Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it's not as durable, but I think that's the idea. I mean, it's very well priced.
I like
£500-600.
Yeah, if I bought this. Well, wait, let's forget about all that. The fact is, it got these features on it, yeah? The scratching extraordinaire features.
Well, that's it. That's all you need.
That may be expert scratcher. Yeah. So I got this on Christmas Day, yeah? I'll be able to set it up and just start scratching.
Yeah, and you can show your mum that you are the next Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah,
and she won't question it at all.
Yeah, no. Instead, she'll buy me all the other stuff I need.
You can just play a track
and just start being the expert. Go.
Turn your jog scratcher on.
Immediate. Get the timing right.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and
And as you can see, it got
back,
for 2 DJs back to back. So
you scratch in your free time, Robbie?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
He buys the equipment to scratch in his free time.
Oh. I got the stuff, but I don't do the scratch.
I mean, there was a similar feature on the SB3. Do you remember that?
No. I do remember it. But it was like preset scratches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had the
Got one of them looking about, haven't we?
Thought we did.
Yeah.
Just got them hanging around.
SB3 game. So for people that had the SB3, they will remember that it had the pad scratch. So pad scratch meant that you could have your sound playing and you'd press the pad and it would do a different cut.
Yeah,
this is like an extension of that, but instead of a pad for each cut, we've got a subsection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our platter, and wherever we have the needle,
it will do a
it will do that cut.
I think it also varies as well how hard or how much you're turning it.
Now, I think it's not the be all and end all.
No?
You know, it has its ups and downs. It can go out of time a little bit if you're not careful, if you're not doing it in time.
Try not to. Damn!
Unless you've got a bit of time in, like Romney, it can go amiss. You know, you can end up like, I don't know, if we've got something playing.
Can we make it go wrong? Yeah. That's actually quite good.
Right.
You can't help but look.
That you go.
Yeah,
that's not quite.
And if you let it go at the wrong time as well, it starts to sample from the beginning.
So you've got to have some time and you've got to be able to do. But I don't think that's a bad thing, because honestly, if it does everything for you.
There's
I mean, granted, I don't think this is a substitute for learning to scratch. Don't be that guy.
No, it might be.
Don't be that
I
guy.
bought the decks and the mixer and everything, but I'm gonna get this as well.
Yeah, but if you learn to scratch on that, and then I take this away.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
My timing, innit? It'll still be there.
Yeah, but you're just gonna have some like.
You're
just gonna have this.
Wow.
Or this.
It's more of like
You need to.
I'd say it's like a hands-on effect rather than like.
I think it's a bit of fun.
I love it. It's fun.
It's fun. As I say, it's like an extension of an effect.
Or
you know, you don't get had a go at when you don't create your own delays in a.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think you could put it under your set and use your knee to scratch it while using real vinyl.
And pretend.
I'm just saying. But the platters,
full size.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
I just think they feel really good.
They do. I like. You know what?
Oh yeah. You're gonna say you love the platters or Pioneer.
No.
Okay, go on then.
I'm not gonna live up to the fanboy.
Go on then.
This is just my work uniform, guys. I'm not a fanboy.
Alright, so go on.
I do like Pioneer.
Tell me about the platters, objectively.
So they're missing the adjustment.
Yeah, which is fair.
So there's no mechanical judge, but it's a very reasonably priced thing. I think they've got the resistance right. It's not too tight, it's not too loose. I can do them wheelbacks. I like a good rewind.
It sounds like the 3000 a little bit.
I don't know if they've done that on purpose. It's like it really does sound. It sounds mechanical. Well, no, that. No, it doesn't.
Is it 3,000 over there?
No, it doesn't. Oh, 3,000 where?
Over there.
No, it don't sound like that.
Alright, no, it doesn't sound like it.
But I like it. Okay.
Quieter than
It's not important.
platters.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Yeah.
Full size.
Yeah.
I think they're a great intro into the platters. You know, if you're going to be playing.
At least you're used to the dimensions and stuff.
Yeah, the thing is I always said that when you're looking for a Pioneer controller, one of the main reasons you're going to be buying it is that you probably see yourself playing in an underground nightclub of some kind, somewhere down the line, whether sooner or later, and that you want to get used to that feel and environment.
Yeah.
Granted, a DDJ-400 not quite going to give you that same Nexus experience, although it's getting you closer than a Denon controller or a Hercules controller. It's getting you much closer to that Pioneer ecosystem and environment. It's not quite the same.
What do you think about the touch
This is
sensitive thing? That without that mechanical press, it's touch sensitive, isn't it? Which is
it's quite
so
reactive.
different. Yeah, but I'm saying it's so different.
It's the next step, I think, from the 400. You know,
Can this step away from 400?
If the 400 is over here, sits right here.
I mean, yeah.
Bridges the gap.
He made the space for it.
But what I mean by that is that this very entry level. This is going to be for I have never DJed before. I want my first thing to have a go on and have a play with. You know, after a while, you're going to be limited by what you can do on a 400. Right? I've got 2 controllers, very small. I mean, I've got big fingers. I don't know. You
I think
know,
the colours are all wrong. This colour's better now. They should make all of them blue.
all of them blue.
I'm an aesthetic man myself.
You hear
but
that,
this
Pioneer?
should be
All of them blue.
Whatever colour this is.
But this is going to give you an extension of what you know. You've got more capabilities. You've got 4-deck mixing. We've got extra effects. We've got a different system for selecting your beat effects. 2 whole extra decks.
Oh.
The only thing you're not getting any improvement in is your outputs.
No, that's a lie. It's got booth. Stop
No
lying.
difference in outputs themselves, but we do have an extra output. Great for streaming.
It means
actually
that if
for
you
booth
really
as well.
did need a booth speaker, if you did venture out into some kind of space with this, post-COVID of course, you would be able to, have them on a speaker and a...
And yeah, you can
Which
hear
just
and your
couldn't
crowd
do
can
that.
hear. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that's it. The DDJ-400 has that single output. You're not going to take it to a club. Now, granted, this isn't a balanced output. There's no pro connections on there, no XLRs, no jacks. But you've got a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
I also really like the new mode.
And this is where we part ways. Where I love the scratchy deluxe thing, yeah? 'Cause it makes me an expert. Every time I've tried to use this, practice upstairs or I don't be using it, yeah? It just doesn't,
You could get it right.
yeah.
I
And
think-
it's too hard.
The merge effect is too hard.
Too hard.
Too hard.
Can you do it? No.
Yes.
This is it. He's doing it off the cuff.
Let's
He's
see-
doing it off
let's see
the
who can
cuff.
do the
This is it.
cleanest merge
Yeah.
effects.
Well, me, okay, I'll do it as well. But come on, this is it.
Your moment.
Oh, club promoters are watching.
Hey.
Get into the vibe, there, innit?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh!
No, wait, what was that? Wait.
Who? What?
What was done there? That was so, I only saw 1 and 2. What is meant to do 1, 2,
No,
3, 4?
this is what one I select. So this is your selection thing. So I want merge effects number 2. I've chosen the second merge effect.
Oh, that's it.
The merge effects, if I'm have a track playing, if I hit the button, starts a riser, adds an effect, and when I press it again, releases it with a sample.
See, what I thought this was is a layered. That was alright.
That's alright!
Well, in that case, it's easy
Right,
then,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
right, it's easy.
Alright, come on then. Let me choose one. Play me a song. Oh, but I have to transfer it into another song, innit?
First cue point.
Alright. I ain't gonna press it though.
I'll give you another
It
song.
wouldn't be much merging if you didn't have another song.
Right, you ready? So you're gonna bring that in, yeah?
No, you're good.
So you're gonna
Well, it's not even mixing, is it?
You gotta.
It doesn't matter if it's mixing. I just bring it in the first beat. You could mix it if you want.
You press play when you stop the merge effect.
You've got to release it. It sounded good up until that point.
And this is why I get angry. Why didn't it release it for me? I'm just saying.
It doesn't know when you want it to release. How is it?
Help me.
You want it to be easier.
So you want it to scratch for you?
Yes.
You want it to decide when your transition is? Do you want it to choose your track as well?
No, I'll do that, and then it can do the rest.
You want to be an iPod playlist?
And then this does
And it does the rest for you.
When that comes, everyone will complain. All right, let me try this again.
So you want to
properly?
Go, no, don't do that. Twist. And then you got to release the button there.
I'm a genius. And that's it. The promoters were watching. They know what to do.
So you do know how to use it. You could get it to sound
Yeah,
good.
it was actually easy to use.
And it sounded
I
right.
take it back. It was easy to use.
And what I do like about the merge effect as well is it's completely customizable. So inside of Rekordbox, and I'm sure you'll be able to see that somewhere around here, we've got a, where is it, up here, merge effects settings button. We can choose different merge effects. So we had snare riser, space riser, roller, custom and filter drop, but then also you can go into that and kind of customize it any way you want.
It's
choose
so
your
funny.
sample, choose your build effects, choose
You're
your
gonna get
release effect.
people who have a different one saying, "Can I use that too?"
Yeah.
I'll put that.
That's what we used there was the default.
This feels
Nice.
like the best thing, yeah, because it doesn't go so loose, so you can time your, you know, your pace, yeah. And the flashy light's just the best thing.
But one thing I will say,
yeah,
I don't fall into the trap of using that all the time.
Every transition just.
I'm gonna use it all the time.
Very soon, very quick. That's gonna sound very samey. It's gonna sound, people are gonna there's no mixing going on. There's just transition. But I think it's a really useful tool for those transitions between genres that might not be normally so compatible. So the final feature, new and exclusive,
to this
is dual layer, which is not the kind of dual layer that you might have heard of before.
That's what I'm thinking of,
It's not the kind of dual layer that comes from like a SC6000M where it can play 2 tracks from one device.
So
Not
what is it
all
then?
of this can. It's that you can tell your deck to control both deck 1, 3 and 4 at the same. So as I press play,
they both start.
both the track that's on deck 1 and deck 4 will both start at the same time. Dual is there, look.
God.
So let's get
Shift.
2.
But
So to demonstrate the dual layer, it's simply going to load a track into deck 1. I'm going to load a track into deck 2. So you can see here, and then we can flick between the 2 decks, and we've got them both there. Now if we go shift and dual. So now we've got our 2 layers linked. It's as simple as pressing play and both tracks are going to play at the same time. Any manipulation we do on the track is going to happen at the same time. So press play. These are 2 playing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now they're both tracks coming. That one's rewinding. That one's rewinding.
And start.
They're glued to each other.
Yeah, it's a cool little feature. Some interesting creative possibilities, remixes. You know, a drum kit, a drum pattern on one.
Mashup,
stems. If you've got
really
different.
good, actually,
if I've got 2 different audio styles, maybe you've got the drums on one and the sounds on the other. I could separate them and bring them in and out, but have them still playing at the same time and controlled at the same time.
Look, at the end of the day, I think that this would be a great Christmas present. If someone gave this to me, I'll still be using it in 6 months' time. Has so many different creative possibilities.
Got a lot, you kind of got a lot of flexibility.
Exactly.
You've got room to grow and get better.
Yeah.
You've got access to a lot of the same features that you'll get on any of the flagship models, just less pro inputs.
Well, I
and
think
outputs.
most importantly, I can jump on this and enjoy myself, rather than having to learn and practice. I might not want to.
Rather than having to learn how to DJ.
Sometimes I just want to actually have fun.
Yeah, I don't want to mess around until I'm tired and then do something else. So the point is, I think this is a great. They've caught a big market.
I think it sits.
It covers
perfect.
everyone.
Sits perfectly. It's well priced.
Absolute
500.
beginners and the pros, both of them will enjoy it because of where it sits.
Yeah.
100%.
Only thing you're really lacking in is your outputs and inputs.
Which I don't think is even lacking for who will be using
For what it is in the price.
So yeah.
Boom. As always, like if you like, dislike if you dislike, chuck us a comment in the comment section and be sure to subscribe and make sure to get in the mix.
Ronnie, you didn't walk off.
Oi! Alright, do it again. But I have to walk off.